Okay, so welcome to my Camtasia walkthrough of my ISIS 140 final project for my website, Duke Non-Required Reading. So we're going to start right here on the home page, talk a little bit about the visual metaphor. I use the bookcase and the header image here to sort of communicate that when you're looking through this website, it's like you're browsing through a library or a bookstore, because the content is centered on finding books and finding people's recommendations about books that you'll enjoy. So that's my visual metaphor. I also contributed to that with the background, which is sort of like this crumpled paper, which I feel like also communicated that kind of feel. So I'll start right here. I have the welcome, and I have a little GIF that I created defining syllabus fatigue, which is this idea I came up with to describe a feeling that people have at Duke. You know, you're busy with your reading for class, you really have time to read things for fun or that are interesting, that are just outside of your academics. So I define that. A little blurb about what the website is, and this video also is something I made that sort of describes the mission statement. So we're not going to play that, but it's something that sort of helps define what I'm trying to do. So now we'll go to the bulk of the website, which is the browse area, which is actually the actual content. So what do people at Duke love to read? So this is the website. This is the main hub for content. I've divided in these blog post style writings by different people in subheads. So I have faculty, students, staff, and alumni. So we'll look at a few of these. This is one by one of my professors, David Brady. So the posts are divided into subheads for each book. For instance, autobiography of Malcolm X, a little paragraph that he wrote, variety of these, 4 books for him rather. Then going down beyond his post is something I included. So when people read these things and they want to act, they want to read they want to read the books that are recommended to them, they can look right here in the Duke Library, to Amazon to purchase a book, and then I also wanted to add like a video to go along with the text, something multimedia to each post, because this is very text heavy. So for this one I have a speech by Malcolm X. To move along and not make this too long, I'll leave that to be the only actual article I show, but all of them are in the similar vein, the similar format. So now we'll go to the resources page, which is something beyond the actual the submissions that I put together. I have to let people communicate with the book community in Duke and Durham beyond just these posts. I added a guide to local bookstores, so The Regulator, Books Do Furnish a Room, Wentworth, and Liggett. In addition, I had this Google Maps little frame in here, so I mapped these different bookstores. People know where they are. They're so close to campus, you can literally walk there. You can look at this map in another window as well. Then also, I wanted to include some on-campus style things. The library had this exhibit in Perkins a few years ago called Pivotal Books, and I linked to a video that they provided, and also their site down here, and their YouTube channel, which has a lot of good stuff that I feel like my audience would be interested in. And then also this Twitter widget. I think Twitter is another way to communicate and connect with people from Duke, sort of outside the academic sphere. So I added a list that they can view, and also this widget. The people aren't loading right now, but it should be doing that. A list of different people in this community that are on Twitter. And then sort of my way of engaging my audience is the Submit tab, which is a form